Greetings. So I'm here today to share with you my experience within the weight loss industry. I really love helping people lose weight using hypnosis because people have the power to make the changes themselves. Sometimes they make changes, I have no idea of what they are doing, but they end the session knowing that they will never ever overeat again. They lose the appetite, they lose their craving for foods. If you ask me to explain how it happens, I will say, I don't know. I use a technique. I share with them the technique, and their subconscious mind does whatever it needs to be done. However, there are many people on the internet offering products and services for weight loss, and they don't work. So if it is a service, I recommend that you only hire professionals who are associated to a professional organization. Like if you work with a registered dietitian, that registered dietitian has professional obligations towards her professional body, which will be some council or association of dietitians that regulate their behavior. They are bound by a code of ethics. The same with therapists. There are hundreds of different types of therapists. In my case, I'm a hypnotherapist. If it is a hypnotherapist, make sure that this hypnotherapist is associated to a professional organization because they have to follow a code of ethics. If they deviate from that, or if they misbehave in relation to the code of ethics, they are kicked out of the organization. This is usually standard behavior. People have to be professional. If it is a service, that's the way to go about it. Now, what would you do if it is a product? There are many things being sold, from diet plans to devices, to videos, to recordings, to website membership. You name it, it is there for sale, promising that you will lose weight if you buy it. So if it is a product, the best thing you can do before you buy it, get the name of it. If you are literate in relation to science, if you can read a scientific article, obviously you are going to go on Google and find out what is it that has been produced, what's the evidence that that product causes weight loss. If you are not, and you don't have to be, because it can be boring to have, the scientist's brain to develop all that knowledge, so many years of study, maybe you are not. So if you are not, the best thing you can do is go to your doctor and ask. Because, your doctor, that general practitioner who is there, it's easy to identify one. They usually look pale, overworked, and they have your best interests at heart. So when you go and see them and you say, "Doctor, I want to buy this product," he or she will say, there is no evidence that this causes weight loss. Or they will say, "Yes, we have had some studies and this is what happens." Or he may say, "I haven't heard of it, can I get back to you?" I live in New Zealand and I have a lot of respect for the doctors who practice medicine here. It's a small community, everyone knows everyone, and they show the highest standard of ethics. It is really rewarding. I work with doctors all day. However, I have seen other medical practitioners overseas and their behavior worry me. So even when you watch a TV program or you go on YouTube and you see a doctor promoting a service, I still, or product, I still encourage you to go and see that boring, overworked, pale-looking general practitioner of yours. Because those people, regardless of their profession, when they stand behind a product, it is usually not for free. They receive a commission, and that makes all the difference. It does make all the difference. So be aware of whatever you are buying. I'm not criticizing anybody. There are some wonderful doctors out there. There is one doctor from the University of California, I think he's called Jason Fung. He promotes intermittent fasting. It's very obvious that, he's not making any commission on anything, because there is no commission on fasting, right? He will stop eating. So he's not getting any commission on anything. There are doctors out there who are promoting, for instance, frequency medicine. Very serious people who go on TED Talk and educate people about it. And he's not selling any frequency machine. He wants to do his job for the betterment of the human race. But there are others, like in many other professions, they accept a commission. And once they accept the commission, then their knowledge or the message that they pass is no longer free of personal interest. Obviously, the more is sold, the more commission they get. So be really, really careful with that. Your general practitioner is your first option before you choose to buy anything. There are some products that are totally harmful to your health. They may cause you to lose weight, but they may give you a lot of health issues as well. And as I said before, the internet is a wild place. Everything is there. There is little regulation from what I have seen. So you really need to rely on someone who can give you a device that is scientifically based, who is going to guide you to keep your health.